Good morning, everybody. It is Rise and Shine Reiki Monday, and this time we are outside. I just felt like I needed to be more connected with the earth today and be surrounded by the beautiful clouds with the rain that's waiting to happen and the beautiful green leaves and grass. Just kind of bringing in that healing vibe of nature. Again, my name is Romula. I am the owner of Sacred Willow Reiki Healing, and this is my community service by sharing Reiki to my viewers. Again, Reiki is the Japanese technique that helps rejuvenate and relax an individual so they are able to self-heal. It's also the universal life force energy that is guided by higher consciousness. And I'm just a vessel sending that energy to you all so that you can start your week off on a positive note. Super, super, super exciting. Before I get into everything, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of filming. There's been a lot that's been going on, which leads me to the topic. Grief. The last week and a half, actually 2 weeks, I had an animal passing for an alley cat. They had gotten ran over by a car, and I knew that losing an animal would be a grieving situation, but I didn't realize how much that impacted me. I didn't realize what it was like to lose an animal. Granted, you know, I've had family members, you know, that have passed and things like that. But to have something like that happen recently and to revisit those feelings of grieving and, you know, anger and guilt, and then, you know, just kind of like negotiating, like, why did this have to happen? I decided to make that our topic for today. Is just having Reiki help us, and I do apologize for all the sounds because we are outside, but basically having Reiki help us get the weight off of our shoulders, to help us go through the motions of, you know, the grieving process, but to also allow us to come back to balance, to realize that, like, yes, we've had a loss, but we still have to go on and exist through this world we live in. So I wanted to make that a topic, but also, you know, I'm just sending Reiki just for you to relax and rejuvenate and help you self-heal at the same time. So that's that. Now let's go into my little snippet. Of course, this is a video, and I don't want anyone to feel as though I am pushing Reiki on them without their permission. Now, Reiki will go where it is needed because that's just how amazing Reiki is. But I do want to respect my viewers. So if you would like to receive Reiki today, please say something along the lines of, I would like to receive Reiki from Romula today, or I give permission for Reiki to flow. That way you have the choice to receive it. Now, if you don't want to receive Reiki today, feel free to go to the next video that you're looking for, no problems. Again, though, if you are interested in Reiki, I am doing a webinar called What is Reiki webinar. It is the first Wednesday of each month. So I believe that's, that might be the 5th of July, give or take. Basically just going over the basics of Reiki. So go ahead and check that out if you'd like, just so you can understand what Reiki is, the history of it, and how to become a practitioner and things like that. Now, let's go ahead and jump into Reiki because we have all desperately needed it. At least I do, because I haven't been practicing every day like I usually do, so I really look forward to today. Now, with that, we have our topic, which is going through the motions of the grieving stages. We also are here to relax and rejuvenate, to help ourselves self-heal. So with that, let's go ahead. If you're at home, feel free to get comfortable. If you have any pets or plants that you feel need to get some Reiki today, go ahead and bring them in your space. You don't have to hold them next to you. They can just be in the same room. And if they receive it, they receive it. Also, if you are at work, feel free to take a break if you'd like, if you want to, you know, relax and get comfortable. But if you can't leave your workspace, just have the video playing while you're doing your work and just kind of being mindful of what's going on and what you're feeling and things like that. Of course, the main thing is to stay focused on your breath, and I think you'll be good. Just get relaxed, lay down if you like, sit up if you'd like, just make sure you're in a safe space. And while we do that, let's go ahead and get ready for Reiki. Let's go ahead and focus on our breath. Let us inhale slowly for 4 seconds. and exhale slowly for 4 seconds. And basically what we are doing as we are inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are bringing our body into a relaxing state. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And while you do this, focusing on your breath as your inhale goes up, filling your body, and your exhale pushes out, releasing your body. Imagine you are in a beautiful, beautiful, relaxive state. Thank yourself for a moment like this. Thank yourself for allowing a moment of relaxation and rejuvenation. And as you inhale, imagine the beautiful golden energy of the sun, full of Reiki, flowing through your nose, into your lungs, in your heart, through your body, all the way to your toes, to your fingertips, to the top of your head. Imagine this beautiful energy flowing through you. Imagine it filling you up, warming you, making you feel love and compassion. And as you exhale, notice all of what no longer believes, what no longer serves you. Realize how those blockages are being broken up. And as you exhale, they release out of your body so that your next inhale is full of that beautiful Reiki energy flowing through you, easing your mind, allowing you a moment to think, to rejuvenate, to relax, to rest, to get through all the emotions, especially in a grieving state. Allow Reiki to fill you up, to help with that void of that missed loved one. Whether if it's an animal, a person, a plant, when we lose something that we hold dear, it can be devastating. In this moment, whether if you've had a recent loss or one that you haven't forgotten, allow this moment for Reiki to fill you with love, compassion, the universal life force energy, guided by higher consciousness, allowing you to relax and rejuvenate, to allow yourself to go through those motions. To lose someone is tough. All of your emotions, sadness, anger, grief. Is grief an emotion? Possibly. All of those feelings can consume us. It's okay to go through the motions. It's okay to feel that. It's okay to express that. But remember, having too much of something isn't always good. Being consumed is not the way of life. Allow yourself to release all those feelings. Allow yourself to experience it, but not to dwell on it. Allow Reiki to come and soothe those feelings. Soothe your mind. Soothe your heart. Allow Reiki to flow. Allow Reiki to help aid in your grieving process, allowing you to go through it, but also to heal yourself. Imagine all of that Reiki is flowing and glowing over you from head to toe to head. Imagine you are just surrounded by gold, golden, beautiful energy. And if any thoughts come to mind, acknowledge them, thank them for coming, but ask them to kindly leave, as this is a time of relaxation and rejuvenation. Imagine that all that no longer serves you, any blockages, any negative emotions, are being pushed down back into the earth to be recycled. Imagine and visualize that Reiki is flowing from the top of your head, pushing down to the bottom of your feet, releasing all that no longer serves you. Opening space for you to grieve. Opening space for you to go through the motions. Opening space for you to come back to center, back to balance. Allow Reiki to flow. when you're ready, feel free to wiggle your toes, your fingertips. Allow yourself to roll your shoulders, maybe roll your neck around. And when you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today for Rise and Shine Reiki Monday. It is episode 54. Tonight I will be doing episode 55, an actual nighttime episode. Again, I had an unexpected loss, so everything I pretty much had game planned the last week and a half to 2 weeks just kind of went up in the air while I was going through the motions. And so that's why I was inspired today, first to come outside into a new scene, surround myself with green, but to also make the topic be about grief. Because a lot of times we deal with grieving alone and we usually don't do too well. So I just wanted to share it because I went through the motions, and I wanted to open space for anyone else that needs to go through the motions and just kind of needs a little aid to kind of go over the feelings that you're experiencing and accepting the fact that there are things you cannot change, and understanding that you have to bring yourself back to balance. So yeah, that's where everything came from. Thank you so much for joining, and thank yourself for coming back all these times. Like, I really appreciate all you viewers. I do apologize for the sounds in the background. I thought it would be a way more quieter morning, considering that it's like 6 o'clock, but everyone and their mother wants to drive. So again, thank you for joining. Also, if you would like to send in any Reiki requests, because I do Reiki requests for the Mondays, head over to my website, www.rawcreations.com, RHAW Creations. That's where Sacred Willow Reiki Healing is sharing space until further notice. Everything Reiki you can find there, but you can also find my artwork and stuff like that. But on every page on the bottom right, it says Reiki request. Put your name in, where you're from, and what you'd like me to send Reiki to. Now, of course, I can't send Reiki for you to become a millionaire through the lottery. It doesn't work that way. But if you have a speech coming up, or you have an injury that you'd like me to send Reiki to, or you have an animal that needs some kind of help as well, energistically, send those over. I got you. Even if it's a plant, send it over. Come on. Even if it's a monstera, I will send Reiki to it. So send me those requests. Also, I believe it is July 5th. It's the first Wednesday of July. I'm doing that What is Reiki webinar, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's only about an hour long. You get to go through basically the history of Reiki, how to become a practitioner, what Reiki is, what it's considered, things that you can say in scientific terms, things you can say in philosophical terms, just basically just a crash course in Reiki, just so that you can get familiar with it. You can sign up there. It's What is Reiki. It's on my calendar, my event calendar, so check that out. And I think that's pretty much it. Tonight, like I said, episode 55 is going to be a moonlight Reiki session to help aid us sleep and all that cool jazz. And then you'll see me next week. So with that, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace out, y'all. Till next time.